reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. Jesus said to his disciples, "This is my commandment, love one another as I love you. No one has greater love than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. You are my friends if you do what I command you. I no longer call you slaves, because a slave does not know what his master is doing. I have called you friends, because I have told you everything I have heard from my Father. It was not you who chose me, but I who chose you and appointed you to go and bear fruit that will remain, so that whatever you ask the Father in my name, he may give you. This I command you, love one another." The Gospel of the Lord. Please be seated. Now, if you really pay attention to the first reading from the Acts of the Apostles, you could have heard that there were some differences among the people who were following Christ. The differences had to do with rules and traditions and things like that. But, then someone sent Paul and Barnabas to them to straighten everything out and to tell them, more than anything else, you must follow some basic rules, but above all, you must support each other. That's the message that we heard today from the Acts of the Apostles. When we are together as Christians, as Catholic Christians, or other denominations, there will always be some differences. We might have different opinions about things. But what is most important is to put Jesus in the center of our lives. That's the most important thing. And if we put Jesus in the center of our lives, everything else will be well. Everything is going to work out. So the difference will eventually dissipate, if we are open to what Jesus is saying to us. It's not always that simple. It's not always that easy to do. But we are called to do that as disciples of Jesus. And Jesus in the Gospel is talking to us again about love. This is the message that we have heard, over the last few days, every time that we read the Scriptures and Mass. Jesus is love. God is love. And any time that we love someone else, we bring joy to that person. Any time that we love God, God sends more love to us. So he enriches our life even more than we can ever imagine. So there's a message today in today's Mass. Let's support one another. Let's put any difference aside. And let's love one another, because this is the way God does with us. No matter who we are and we have done, God will never take his love away from us.